everybody. So this morning I am teaching my daughter how to do some basic sewing. I've got some curtain tiebacks that need to be stitched. So we got out the sewing machine and I'm going to show her the kind of basics on how to just do a straight stitch, and figured there might be some people out there that don't know how to do this. So if you're one of those, watch and learn. Okay, so Shiney's gonna be, like I said, I'm teaching her it doesn't shut all the way. I'm teaching her the basics of sewing. So the first step with these little tiebacks is going to be getting a nice crisp seam so that you really just use the guide or the edge of the fabric as your guide for your stitch. So get your iron, baby.
Okay.
Like I said, you're gonna use this as your guide.
Okay.
So that side is pretty good width-wise, right?
Okay.
So go ahead and start ironing. Just lightly press. Okay, it doesn't take much. Keep coming down. Okay, now stop. Lift your iron up. So line it up. And see, we're a little bit over on this side, right? Okay, so get your iron back. Okay, watch your fingers. Watch your fingers. Start at that end and work your way back. Use the more flat side of the yarn, or the larger side of the yarn, not just the tip. Now check it again.
Nobody's gonna be able to hear us over a loud dryer.
Yeah, they will. Check it against that. Good?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, turn off your iron. Now we're going to move on to the sewing machine. Okay. So you're going to get your fabric. How are we going to sew it? Like, where are we sewing?
Right here.
Well, I want you to do 2 stitches. So we're going to do one going down this side and then one going down that side.
Okay.
So here on your sewing machine, if I can get that, here is your guide. Okay. So we're gonna want this stitch pretty close to the edge.
I said you put it down.
Okay.
Like, telling you to.
Now you see our needles over here?
Yep.
We want it closer that way, right?
See?
Nope, nope, nope.
The see?
Nope.
Buttons. That one. This one.
Trying to record this while instructing. Yes. Use that one. And see, as you click it, that needle moves over.
I can't move it.
Okay. So now we're closer. And okay, so when you start, you're gonna want to just kind of hold your threads at the back. Okay, use your right hand as a guide. All right, and do just a couple of stitches, lightly press. Any day now.
I'm nervous.
Okay, stop. Now we're gonna do a reverse stitch. A few more. It only does 1 stitch, and then she do kind of back to the beginning. Okay. All right, now hold your fabric because you're gonna guide it.
What if I mess it up?
It's okay. We can always pull stitches, but the little feet are gonna pull it through, but you need to keep it guided so it's up against that line.
It's not up against that line anymore.
Okay, keep that same kind of distance as you stitch, and go slow.
I like this.
Here we go.
Hold on, the foot won't stay still.
We're gonna go ahead and cut to where we go to the end, and we're basically gonna do that stitch with the reverse again, and then come around and do the other side.
I'm not meaning to.
Okay, so we had some technical difficulties in that the foot pedal quit working.
What
So
is that? Let's see.
that's my thing.
Okay.
So Shine
Are you allowed to show it on
is
camera?
mechanically turning the spin wheel for the sewing machine.
It's my arm.
Keep at it, girl. What do you think they did in the old days?
Not you. Mechanical machines.
Actually, they did, but it had like a mechanical foot pedal.
Well,
So
it says F4. I don't know what
yeah,
that means.
it just keep going. It's because the foot pedal's not working. So yeah, this is gonna take a little while, but
Can I just hand stitch the rest?
Baby.
get your muscles working.
No.
Alright, so we got it working again. No more manual stitching. Foot pedal's finicky. The whole machine was being kind of finicky, so
Yeah, we'll wait.
you know, it's kind of best if you just turn it off and turn it back on and let it wait. So here we go
We'll
down
wait
the other
off.
side. Well, who is supposed to be lining things up, ma'am?
Me, but this is.
So it's never too late to teach your kids new skills.
This is not new. I've had this skill ever.
If you've had this skill, then you would be proficient
Hey,
in
stop it. I am proficient. I don't
sewing.
even know what that
Okay,
means.
you gotta use your back button. So your back stitches. Don't touch. No, don't touch. Keep on. One more. Okay, and then come back forward one more time. Or until you get to the end. Okay. And then you are going to manually raise it up. Alright. Lift up your foot. And then pull it out and sweep it over here to
Post.
chop.
Look at that.
Okay, so Shiny wants to show a manual stitch as well. So she's got her thread and needle. And
It broke
she
again.
got, yeah, it broke again. So she's got the string through the needle. And go ahead and tie your ends into a knot.
Baby, really.
Okay, now when you start with the manual, you're gonna wanna go from, start at the back side, so that way that knot is in the back.
Straight here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want it big loops or tiny loops?
I'd prefer tiny, but like I said, that's the end, so it gets hidden.
I mean, they're not gonna be super.
Right, so we're just doing a basic, what's called a straight stitch. So you're basically going over and then under and then over again. Okay, so you can do it singly, where you do each individual stitch at a time, or and just kind of wind your fabric on the needle a couple of
Hold on.
stitches.
I can see your fingers and all.
Oh, a couple of stitches, and then pull it through, and you will have done 2, 3, or however many stitches at one time.
Can you try? Crazy person.
How do you want to do it? Remember that knot has to stay on the back side.
Yeah.
So she's coming back up through the top. And then what are you doing? Explain yourself.
You'll see.
No, you gotta explain it. They can't see.
Okay. So I'm making it to where there's no space in between.
Oh, she's looping back through.
See, that's why I said you have to do
So you're doing like
first.
a double stitch.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so here, whoop, okay, stop. Here we have the final product. So basically she did single stitches and then went back through the spaces of those stitches and did single stitches again. And so now she's going to tie off that string to make another knot.
I fall down.
You fell down.
I fall down now.
Oh my goodness.
I fall down. Okay. Ouch.
You're doing a loop and then you're gonna press it down close to the fabric.
Painting, miss.
Hold on.
I'm painting.
You got it?
Yep.
So here we have our finished product. Shine did a good job. We got both of them. Awesome. Hope you learned something. Feel free to like, share, comment. If you know any tricks that I don't, give us some pointers too. We can always learn. And shalom.